Hello and welcome back to another simple Gorilla Tag fangame tutorial. This time it's not going to be in Unity, so first you need to get Blender. I won't be showing you how to get that because that's something you need to do. You can just search up on YouTube or something. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to click General. You're just going to click General. And then you'll delete everything in here. Just delete everything. Okay, so how we're going to start is we're going to add, so it should be next to select an object, add mesh a cube. I'm just doing the simplified version so it's not a big struggle for all of you. So then you should see this little thing. It's just is in this row of selection. So if you click the cube, you should see the row of selections. You should see this little thing. You're going to click add modifier. Then you've got all of these objects like to edit the cube. So you're going to find subdivision surface in the second row. It should be the one with the square and a circle. Then boom, you've got a little circle. So what I recommend is you just change the render, no, not the render, the levels thing to 2 and then bottom to 2. So it's like, unless you want it to be kind of blocky. And then you're going to resize this. So you're just going to make it a bit long. This is for the player model, just a simple body. And then you're going to click Control C, Control V, and you're just going to move it up. Then you're going to move it down, and just going to make a simple head. You can design it however you want. I'm going to make it quite small and little snuggly head. Make sure it's connected to the head so it just doesn't like like in the photon. So that will be like a good thing. Right, you're going to, instead of clicking, ooh, whoopsie daisy. It doesn't matter what side you're on, I just recommend clicking X. So, what we're going to do next is just going to move around. And then you're going to, if you see, this is longer, so you're going to want to go to cube 1. No, cube, not 001. Just going to click Control C, Control V. And then you should have another one. Then you're going to want to turn that 90 degrees. This is the making the arms. Just make it pretty equal. You don't want it to be all glitchy. And then you're going to just resize it however big you want. But the main thing about this is one of the most important bits for the rigging, which is going to be a bit difficult if you're not that good at Blender. But that's fine because we're all new to something. Just going to move it up. And then it should go perfectly. Like, the reason why I recommend this subdivider is because then you've got a place to put it in the middle. I'm going to move it back a bit. Cool, pretty simple. Then you're going to click Control C, Control V, and then you're just going to simply add another one, because who doesn't just want 2 of them? And then you're just going to hold down Control while this is selected and control that. Then you're going to click Control C, Control V again, move it over here, and then easy. Then you've got your arms, which are both equal. It doesn't matter if they don't fully like match up there. That's always not that big of a problem. So then you will go to this one, the ball head, your head. Just going to click Control C, Control V. And then you're just going to size it into little ball hands. Unless you want physical hands, there should be, oh, big. You want it to be a decent size. I say like that big will do for me. And then you're just going to move this to the end of the hand. Just going to move it here. You don't have to be so precise, I just like it to be a bit lined up. There should be like these red lines to help you. Just gonna... And then you should make it line up perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but you need to make it line up so it works. That should be about good. Looks good to me. You can add real hands if you want. I just prefer it as balls. That sounds wrong. And then just going to Control C, Control V, and move it to the end like you've done for everything else. Doesn't matter if they're not specifically equal. I sadly do not know how to texture these, but you can get your friend, if they're good at developing, to do it for you. Right, now comes the tricky bit. So you're going to click X, and this is how it should like look. You're going to see it facing. Then you're going to click oh my, not that yet. You're going to click Add Armature. And then you should just see this little thing here is a bone. And then you're just going to, oh yes, first thing to make it easier to rig, so you're going to go to Armature, Viewport Display, and just put it in front. And then you should be able to see it in front. And just move it down to the bottom, nice and equal. And then you want to reposition it, but mine's already positioned. And that's quite simple, yeah? Okay, so now that that's positioned, take your time. I'm sorry if I'm going a bit fast, but I need to because it's just easier. So, then you're going to go to from object mode to edit mode. You're going to click E. Oh, no, you're not going to click E. You're going to right click that, and then you're going to get the move tool, and it should resize. But I'm going to delete my armature because I messed it up. Oh yeah, I'm in object mode. And then you're going to add, I apologize for this, just move the armature around, do what this is again, beautiful in front. And then you're just going to put it down quite low. Make sure it's centered. This is the main part. You need to have it centered, perfectly centered. Click X. And then you're going to go to edit mode again. And now you should select it if you right click it. And then you're just going to resize it up to the neck. You're going to want to get it quite central. You can see there. And then you're just going to click E on your keyboard for another one. And you're just going to move it all the way up to the head of the player. Cool. See, now that's just the head done. So then you're going to right click that. And you're just going to click E again. And move it down to right here. Make sure that's perfectly central. I'll zoom in for a bit. And you should see there. It's nice in the crack. And then you're just going to click E again. And then here is what makes it bendy on the sides. As you can see. It should like... Oh, that definitely needs to move a bit. And move that back a bit. You need to make sure you check from all different angles because it could like mess up. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Then you're going to go to X again and click X. And then you're just going to click E. And this is the most important part. Going to make sure that gets right perfectly in the middle. And then you're just going to do a little one like you did for the head and put it at the edge. Boom. And then you're going to do the exact same for this. So E in the armpit, E in the middle right there, and E right there. I've done this before because I've had practice. Some people might not be as good. Check from different angles, like I said. Yep, that looks fine to me. Oh yeah, I forgot. And you need to do it at the angle again. Oh, that's a bit big. Okay, I'm just going to edit these because I'm quite picky on the position. I will put this in the Discord as a basic model that you can use if you're not bothered to rig and everything. Pretty simple. Boom. So then this will just be a coloured model. Pretty simple. Okay, then you're going to go to Edit. Nope. You're going to go to File. Export. You can set it to OBJ if you want, but FBX. You're going to click FBX. Click it in Downloads. And name it just whatever you want. I'm just going to name it YouTube.fbx. Export. Boom. Now just go like this. Save. Call it the YouTube for me. Just save. And oh, wait. No. I almost forgot a step. Right. This is my bad. Right, you're going to select all of this. Nice and simple, all of it. Oh, wait, no, you need to come out to object mode, select all of it. And then you're going to click F3 on your keyboard. So you get this. So F3 next to F2 and F4. And you're going to search up automatic weights. This, the top one. If this, you just see that, don't ignore that. And then you're just going to click that. And then that should be able to basically use the fast IK fabrics. Which, yeah. So now you're going to export FBX, do it over that file. I'm just going to exit and save. Okay, so now you're going to go to my Discord server in the description, and you shall install fast IK fabrics, as you can see here. Then you will exit down to your game, if you don't have it. Then you will get your player model, and you will drag it into your assets. So just drop it in here. Or you can do what you know what? No, just do it like that. And then here you go. You should have like a simple model. And now let me show you how to put it on the actual thing. So it's going to be pretty simple. I know this might be a long tutorial, but if you want it to work, then you kind of have to do this. So, first of all, just drag this. We'll sort him out in a minute. Let's call him Jeffrey for now. And then if you see this VR body, and then select both of these and make them invisible. So just, if you see this tick it off. So now let's sort out how to make the player model work. So if you see, here it is, it's all rigged and everything. I will put it this way. I'm going to quickly make it 90 degrees. And you're definitely going to want to scale it down. So you're going to click the scale button, make it smaller, and move it to the side. So then you want to line it up with the VR head. Don't worry about the player body or anything. If it's a bit too big, you can always resize it. I like to make sure the head is perfectly aligned, because then it looks nice. Then boom, you've got a simple player model. Then you can move the name around, which was in my other tutorial for Photon and computer, my bad. Right, here comes kind of a tricky bit. So you're going to move the YouTube, or whatever you named it, into head. And then you're going to open it, and here you have all the body pieces. If you're going to like color it, if you want to, just going to click armature. You see bone. I'm just going to open. I think it's bone. Yep. And just going to go down until you get to the very, very, very end. So where it says bone 005 and bone 009, well, I'll show you what to do. So you will get your fast IK fabric. It will be in your downloads or here. Just going to click it, and you're going to drag it into script. You should already have a scripts folder, and then it should compile. Pretty easy. It shouldn't take long. And then where it says bone 005 or whatever it's called, and then you're going to hold control, click that. Then you're just going to add the fast IK fabrics. If it doesn't work, you can DM me and I'll help you fix it. So this is where people mess up, because they follow these other YouTube tutorials which are outdated, and we don't want that. So where it says, so this will probably be your left hand if you're looking from there. Back when you go behind, that's your left hand. So you will, for target, as you can see here, you will get your left hand here and put it in target. For pole, you're going to do the one. So here is the middle bit. You're going to do the upper arm bit, the bit that should like move up and down, as you can see here. And then you're just going to drag that into pole. Boom, that's one side done. Then you should do the same for the right hand. Right hand into target. And you're going to go to bone 7. Well, whatever bone it is, that's the upper arm into pole. Now, if we test it, it should work. If it doesn't, then I've done something wrong, but I don't think I have. And then, yep, here's your player model. Pretty simple, nice and easy. Now you could probably like just move up and down and it should work. Well, that's the end of that tutorial. Just a tip, how to get the hands like in Gorilla Tag. Oh, nope, I don't want to physically open it like that. I'm going to, nope, that's the actual, my bad, whoops. Resource, Photon VR, player. You're going to select the one that has first IK fabrics, and you will turn it so it's facing this way. This will make it so the hands are not by your sides or anything. It'll just make it look nicer, trust me. Trust me on this one. And that's the end of that. And if you want it to look nice, how Gorilla Tag has no spheres, just select the spheres, make them invisible, but I'm not going to. Right, that's the end of that tutorial. Thank you, and see you later. Bye.